fucking hoes and popping pillies, man, I feel just like a rock star.
Hey guys, my name is CJ Gaming, and today I'm back with another video, and today I'm back with part 12 of my F1 2018 career mode. You saw part 11, hopefully you saw part 11 anyway, on Tuesday, so if you haven't, go watch that. But yeah, it's been a very good run we've been on. I mean, we started the season well, went a bit naff towards Baku, Spain, and then just since France we've been in, well, Austria already, we've been on the up. But anyway, it's the turn of the Hungarian Grand Prix. I'm not expecting good things from this Grand Prix, to be honest with you. Our car is not very it's not the best in aerodynamic circumstances. I mean, if it was Monza, we'd absolutely be doing bits, but anyway, that's just how it is. Our car can't be good at every single track. Unfortunately, we're currently just behind. Well, when our upgrades go on the car, that's meant to be going on the car. The two ultimate update major upgrades. We should be just behind Haas. But anyway, let's go into practice for the Hungarian Grand Prix.
Welcome to the Hungaroring for this weekend's Hungarian Grand Prix. But before we start to worry about race day, let's focus on today's practice, which is about to begin. So Anthony, lots to do of course in these sessions, lots of programs to run. What are you looking for when you jump in the car for free practice?
Well, you have basic checks first of all. You know, is the car working correctly? What the track conditions like, and you'll be chasing that as the session goes on, things like that. Then you start getting into the nitty-gritty of it all, and they become more like test sessions where it's all about gathering new data, testing components, tweaking the setup and so on. So there's only so much actual practice that these drivers need. Most of them will be plenty familiar enough with the track layout, either from previous experience or from the simulator.
So, in practice, you already know what's meant to be going on. We're just here to get as many points as possible. The only reason I continue this, in the video, is just I just want to show you the practice programs for the whole season. Once I get to season 2, hopefully I'll get to season 2 anyway, I won't include practice programs anymore. I might include some just random laps around practice, but anyway, there's been a couple of little spins we've had, especially at this bloody chicane halfway through the race, the track. I mean, that's going to be a place that'll hinder us the most, in my opinion. But anyway, and in practice we're off 14th, but Sergio Perez giving us a little bit of hope in P6, but we was on the softs, to be fair, so I have that as an excuse, really. I don't know if you can class it as an excuse, but hey ho, that's how things go. That rhymes, and I didn't mean it to. I should be a rapper. But anyway, we got 310 points from that. We got 699, one away from 700, which is kind of disappointing. And Red Bull and Mercedes are starting to like us a little bit more after that. But yeah, we might be able to get some more minor upgrades on the car, and yeah, hopefully that will make our car go faster. Hopefully we can get by the end of the season, we want to be able to win some races. That's my target. Some race wins towards the end of the season. I think that'd be the best. But we can't actually upgrade that car, because part of the car, because our contract is so shit. We can only do one
the stronger we'll be during contract negotiations.
Component at a time for each compartment. But anyway, let's go into qualifying ahead of the Hungarian Grand Prix. It is going to be raining as well, by the way.
We hope you're looking forward to today's qualifying in Hungary as much as we are. We think it's going to be a cracker. With the weather as it is today, Anthony Davidson, we have, to some extent, to throw the form book out of the window. Who do you see having the advantage on this slippery, unpredictable track surface?
Traditionally, these are very Adrian Newey conditions. The Red Bull's habit of creating incredible downforce coupled with the high rake they like to run is perfect for the wet, and it's helped them close the power gap a number of times over recent years. I think Force India as well, always a bit of a dark horse in changeable conditions, and of course the McLarens have a fairly good chassis. Having said that, I don't want to make a firm prediction. More than performance, the deciding factor is going to be the timing. The level of wetness out on the track is going to constantly rise and fall, And anyone who can find that perfect window when it's at its driest will have a big advantage out there.
So here we are in qualifying. It is pouring down with rain. I mean, it's not fully wet, it's intermediates, but this game's kind of realistic because in the real life Hungarian Grand Prix, we actually got some rain for the qualifying. It was a very, very damp rain affected session. But yeah, on the intermediates, we are just losing this back end so much. We are so slow. We do set a lap time at the end of 2 minutes and 20 something seconds, 20.8 seconds, which is definitely amazing. But we're a minute faster on our second run at the end of the Q2. That is because we're on the dry tyres now, so it's going to be a completely dry race, dry rest of the quali. We come 9th in Q3, but yeah, intermediates are just, they are, like, you have to be, on this game on the rain, you just have to be so, I don't know if it's to do with, like, being on the wheel, but, like, you have to be so cautious on the traction. I mean, on F1 2017, you could, like, just put your foot down, pretty much, and that'd be it. But anyway, at Q2, we set an original lap time, we're going to go on to another lap. We are currently faster. I had a strategy of going very, like, wide around the final corner, and then, like, giving us more, so that'll give us more top speed down, like, the start finish straight. There's not really too many straights on this. This is like the second longest straight on the bloody track. Actually, that's a lie. Anyway, around the last corner, we're currently P12, so we're currently getting knocked out. Up the line, we're 5 tenths up. I think that's pretty sure we're just through in P10. Yeah, we are. We're going to be starting the ultra soft tyres. That is the fastest tyres, I want to say, of the Grand Prix. Yeah, that is the fastest tyres available. There is the soft tyres that Max Verstappen went on. There's no super softs this weekend, which I don't know. I don't see why. I don't get that though from Pirelli. They just like, they don't they don't fancy bringing the believe like in a row. They just like skipping it. But anyway, Q3 we set a 1 lap time. We got spun out by a Red Bull. I don't know if that was my fault or not because I like went into his path a little bit. Anyway, we're gonna go on to one final lap. We got 9 seconds to finish the lap. And we're currently down the long straight. We're currently losing time. We're into turn 1. We've broken very early, but on the exit, that's where we're going to gain all our time. As we do, we're 2 tenths up nearly. I'm pretty sure. I can't really read it. It's a bit blurry. But around the second corner, this is not a favourite. Like this track is not my favourite on the wheel. I can tell you that now. End of the first sector, we are green by a couple of tenths. Yeah, the first sector I'm not happy with. I just don't like it. You go very deep on that corner though. But yeah, the very fast left-hander, which is actually quite alright. I'm not the biggest fan of this track in total. I used to really hate it. I've started to like it a bit more, but I still don't like. I just don't like the halfway. Like I like the start, but then along like the end. I don't know. I like the last sector, and the I don't know. I don't really know what I'm rambling on about, but yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of this track. I can tell you that now. Canada is my OG track. I've always liked that track. I'm not sure why, but hey ho. We're around the second to last corner. Now the last. We're over a second up. Is this going to move us any positions? With a second extra, that's definitely going to move us up positions. And we do improve. We are in the single digits, and it's going to be P8 for the Hungarian Grand Prix. I said Hungarian, and I said it really weirdly. I'm not really sure why I did it weirdly. But anyway, we do out-qualify our teammate once again. Daniel Ricciardo, Sebastian Vettel, Valtteri Bottas round off the top 3. Lewis Hamilton 4, Grosjean 5th, Hulkenberg 6th, Max Verstappen 7th. Me myself is 8th. Fernando Alonso and Carlos Sainz round off the top 10, 9th and 10th. But now we've got to speak to Claire. And she's
It's got to be a relief to qualify that far up the grid.
She noticed that it's got to be a relief for qualified. She knows our car's not that good around this track, but it was a pretty good qualifying session for us. She also said we left some bodywork out there on track. I'm not sure if I think I said this before.
Thanks anyway.
But I'm not sure if that's to do with like the fact that like if you go off the white lines, I think that might count as you apparently hitting the barriers. So that's a bit strange, but we do get some resource points at the end of that, which is not too shabby. Tell you that right now. But yeah, we got 155, which is for a qualifying session. It's not too bad. We now have got enough for a new upgrade, but unfortunately we can't do another upgrade because of that bloody
Right, I think we can call that a successful qualifying. We should be in with a good chance in the race.
that bloody contract we have at the moment, which is awful. But it's going to be a completely dry race. We're currently still beating, well, we're beating both our rivals. This is what I mean. We have enough to upgrade the car. Unfortunately, we just can't do it because of the bloody timing of this points and stuff and how bad we had of that run. But anyway, let's go into the race for the Hungarian Grand Prix.
It's always wonderful to come back to the lively Hungaroring. A popular destination this, nice and close to the beautiful city of Budapest, with some exciting racing to boot. Who can forget Michael Schumacher pushing his old teammate Rubens Barrichello up towards the pit wall in 2010, or those great races of 2014 and 2015 as well. Located 12 miles northeast of the Hungarian capital Budapest, the 14 corners of the Hungaroring are steeped in history and prestige. Overtaking has always been difficult on this technical 2.7-mile circuit, but the last few years in particular have turned up some exceptional races. Let's hope we're in for another one here today. Joining me for the Grand Prix once again is Anthony Davidson. Let's talk about Force India. What do you make of their performance so far this season?
Well, the atmosphere within that team seems very positive at the moment. Everyone seems like they're in great spirits and having a lot of fun doing what they do, and that's definitely contributed to the performances we've seen.
Well then, after an exciting qualifying session yesterday, let's take a look at how the cars line up. Daniel Ricciardo starts from pole position today, with Sebastian Vettel starting alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Bottas, Hamilton, Romain Grosjean and Hülkenberg, Verstappen, Joker, Alonso and Carlos Sainz, Perez, Magnussen, Charles Leclerc and Ericsson, Hartley, Stroll, Sergei Sirotkin and Pierre Gasly. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. Van Dorn and Kimi Räikkönen rounds off the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
May I just add, what on earth has happened to Kimi Räikkönen then? Did he just like, in quality, just not go back out when it went all dry and everyone else did, and he just sat in the pits and was like, nah mate, that's just, I think my car's so fast that I don't have to go out on the dries. I should be fine. He's 13 seconds off the pace of Daniel Ricciardo. But yeah, it's going to be a 2-stop because apparently the ultra softs only do like 1 lap, which is diabolical really if you think about it. It's kind of annoying. If I knew about that, I probably would have got tried to qualify against Q3 on the soft tyres. But at the moment, even with this, I don't feel like my car is fast enough, if you get what I mean. But we do actually, apparently I had collision through turn 2, so we retired from the formation lap. We got 5 lights out and away we go for Hungarian Grand Prix. That was a very fast, I don't know why I'm thinking very fast, but we are. But yeah, that was very fast, little lights out and stuff. But out the inside of turn 1, we got sandwiched between the 2 Renaults, but hey ho, we managed to get into P6. We gained 2 positions there, and yeah. Grosjean is just really far up for some reason, I'm not sure why. But that one, this is the, what's going on here? There's like, who is it? Sebastian Vettel is holding up this massive train, and I still haven't changed my engine, so it's still going to be down on power by quite a lot. But me and Grosjean now go side by side into the chicane, and we managed to get the position. But on lap 3, we come into the pits, we got that was a very bad entrance. But yeah, lap 3. We're coming into the pits to go on to our first set of softs. This is pretty much the same as the German Grand Prix last episode that I uploaded on Tuesday. Go watch that if you haven't already. But yeah, Hülkenberg's actually in as well. So one of the Haas drivers, I'm pretty sure that is. But yeah, 3 laps. I mean, that's just why bring them? What's the point of using them? It's just I don't get that. But yeah, someone else was in the pits, can't actually remember who it was, I didn't get to see. But Carlos Sainz has managed to jump us. That is so annoying. He's managed to jump us with his fresh tyres. I'm pretty sure he started behind us. Outside of the top 10, but lap 6. Here goes Hülkenberg, hits Carlos Sainz's teammate. He's going around the outside. I'm going to still be on the inside though. Gonna go all four wheels over the white line, over the curb, and we managed to squeeze Hulkenberg out. And now lap 8, here comes Hulkenberg once again. Maybe the person behind him, I can't actually remember who it is. Maybe the person behind him might be able to have a go. But instead of that, Sorokin's just parked on the bloody apex. What's going on here? And Bottas? What's going on? Well, that was very confusing, but a couple of cars are in the pits. Me and Leclerc are now fighting. No, it's not. It's Alonso, actually. He locked up going to that corner. So we might have a run into turn 2. We're going to lunge up the inside. No, we're not. We're going to keep behind him. We're going to get on the curb a little bit there. And we're going to go very wide. I keep going very wide in that corner. I'm not sure why. But I do. But now we're up to 13th. It's lap 17. Kimi Raikkonen just blast past us. That was always going to happen. He was started 20th place. I don't get what happened to him. But anyway, here comes Kimi Raikkonen again. I think I managed to overtake him. Yeah. Oh no, it's not Kimi Raikkonen, it's Stoffel Van Dorn. I'm not sure. Like, it says Kimi Raikkonen at the top, but I thought Stoffel Van Dorn had already passed her. But anyway, it was Stoffel Van Dorn. Kimi Raikkonen is still in front of us, but he's stuck behind Alonso. But this is what I mean. Our car is so bad, we can't go through these corners. We're at least a second, like a lap slower than even McLaren. The McLaren has got the aerodynamics to pass us. But so look how wide we have to go. Just because of how bad our aerodynamics is. But anyway, here goes Stoffel Van Dorn in a straight line. He's got DRS. We are a monster in a straight line now. Just a shame there's no straight lines and speed things there. But Stoffel Van Dorn's actually locked up. He's on the medium tyres as well. That's just embarrassing. I'm not sure where I was going with that line. But it's going to give Marcus Ericsson a run up our inside into turn 2. We're going to go even wider than we normally would because we have to leave the room at the inside. But we managed to keep P11. We're not in the points as it is. And unfortunately, I don't think I will be able to get into the points in this race. Because the cars just are pulling away. The cars in front of us are just pulling away. Kimi Raikkonen's actually caught Alonso. Speaking of which, I think Alonso's actually into pits now. And we are actually coming into the pits as well. On lap 19. So we're going to go 16 laps. On another set of soft tyres. There's Alonso. He's managed to get a pit stop ahead of us, pretty much. That's just embarrassing. The McLaren. We managed to overtake him in the bloody schedule lineup thing, performance chart, that's what it's called. But anyway, we come out in P18 and there's a virtual safety car for some reason. I'm not really sure why that is. No one's retired as of yet. It's at the end of it, there's still 20 cars left. But unfortunately, on lap 34, Verstappen managed to lap us, and so does Daniel Ricciardo. So unfortunately, that's going to be the end of our Grand Prix. A very boring episode for you, myself to drive as well as you to watch, probably, if anyone actually watches these videos. Weaving along the track because that was a very frustrating bloody race. 18th place after that run we just had. That's not what you want. But anyway, Max Verstappen, Daniel Ricciardo and Sebastian Vettel are on the podium. That's what Red Bull wanted in real life, but they didn't get it because the car was shit for reliability, and also Daniel Ricciardo got taken out. So yeah, pretty much it. Unfortunately, we didn't get any more points to help us in the championship. I'm not really sure where Perez come. Hopefully he come into the points to help us in the constructors. I wish on this game, he comes 6th actually, that's a pretty good result. I wished on this game, Carlos Sainz actually had a penalty of 5 seconds. Wow. Yeah, I wished on this game, like, in the constructors, say like Williams won the Constructors Championship, they start first, and say like, yeah, you get what I mean. So we finish in the season 1, that's in season 2, that's where you'd be like hyped up. But anyway, Kevin Magnussen come 4, Kimi Raikkonen managed to come 5th. Wow, what a drive from K-Mag as well as Kimi. But anyway, here comes Claire, and she says she wants to know if I got anything to say about the bloody collisions. No comment really.
It must be gutting to miss out on a podium due to penalties.
I don't want to harm anything on my team. Like, I know it's not like fair, but anyway.
Well,
apparently we missed out on a podium. I'm not really sure what she was on. I don't know what she's smoking, but I'm pretty sure we was very far away from a podium. I think we was 15 positions away from a podium, not gonna lie. But anyway, we still are 4 points ahead of Perez and 3 points ahead of Brendan Hartley. in the drivers, well, our little rivalries. But we do get some more resource points as well. We still can't spend them. Hopefully we can get a new contract. That would be very naughty. And then we can, like, the thing we need to upgrade the most is, well, like, perks-wise, is get, double perks, really. Everyone's team rating of us has gone down the pad. And speaking of which, we do actually get a new contract. I actually forgot that actually happened, so I guess I can read minds and shit.
Your contract.
Anyway,
here you can
you're
see
gonna
the
go
current deal.
30,
Once negotiations
40
begin, the
place,
team will make you an offer.
maybe 30,
You
no,
can
14.
accept if
Oh
you
my
like,
god, what am I doing?
but I strongly suggest we push
picked
for better
race
terms.
8th place or 9th, about that. Bottom top 10. Team order 2nd. Gonna go team go easy, and we're gonna put. I want the race bonus to stay there, but I don't know if I'll pick the race bonus. Pit stop, turn it off, and we need to put like that. That's a pretty good one, I think.
Okay, that
And we
proposal
do
looks
actually
good.
get it. I wasn't
It
expecting
seems
to
all
actually get
parties
that
are
one.
happy with
I
the
thought that
deal.
was too
So
much
it'll
for our little
commence next
value.
race weekend.
But anyway, we still managed to get that contract, so that's a good thing. But yeah, we're still not the best car. We got the best. I don't think we got the best car in the straight line anymore. No, we haven't. We're 4th worst in the chassis, which isn't exactly what you want to be seeing. But anyway, Italy and Belgium. Hopefully in Belgium we should be able to get a new chassis upgrade, which should help out the car. But speaking of which, let's go have a look. Here we are in Belgium, and unfortunately it's been failed. So it will be on the car for Italy, I'm pretty sure. So Italy should be a very good weekend for us in terms of like upgrades and stuff. We will have actually 2 aerodynamic upgrades if everything goes on the car correctly. So, and a new chassis upgrade, which should be fantastic. Italy is where we should. Italy should be a strong track for us anyway, because it's pretty much straight lines. And yeah, it's pretty much straight lines. And our car is pretty much straight line efficient. I don't know if that's the right word. Is that the right word? No, corner. I don't know. I mean, it's got slow corners as well, so that's, the chassis upgrades are going to help. All our upgrades are actually going to really help us, apart from the straight line speed, because we're already a monster in like a straight line anyway. But yeah, I think that's going to be the end of this episode. It is Belgium next. Circuit the Catalunya. I don't know why I was speaking about the Spanish Grand Prix, but it's going to be Spa-Francorchamps. I said that really weirdly. Yeah, for the Spa Grand Prix, the iconic circuit. But anyway, I've been CJ's Gaming, and I'll see you in. Well, hopefully I'll see you in Belgium. But yeah, Belgium's not going to be the. We're going to be the same speed as here as Belgium. I'm pretty sure. Italy's where all the upgrades are going to come. But anyway, I'll be CJ's Gaming, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.